Yellowjacket men getting set for the GNAC Championships coming up next week. Michael, you're really playing your best golf of the year. You're coming off your best single round of the year, a 67 in your last event. Comment on what's working for you on the course right now.
Yep. Well, I've actually been hitting the ball pretty good all year, but my putting has kind of let me down the last couple tournaments. So finally got my putting going at Palm Valley. Well, I first off got off to a pretty good start. First hole, I had probably like a 10-foot birdie putt, made that, and then next hole I made about a 25-footer for eagle. So that kind of just gave me confidence for the rest of the round. So putting was kind of the key to me going low.
And when you start off a round like that, you went birdie and then eagle. Can you kind of tell or sense that you're going to be locked in that day? And even when you're midway through the round, you're still pretty low. Talk about just kind of the overall round.
Yeah. Getting off to a good start, it's pretty big. You get the confidence going. You get to see the ball go in the hole, so that really helps. But once I got to about hole 7, I was like 6 under, so then it's kind of hard to be aggressive for the rest of the round. So, but I didn't drop any shots. I think I finished with 12 pars, so that was good.
Comment on being a junior on the team. It's your first year with the Yellowjackets, and you've kind of been in a leadership role along with Connor Maeli. Talk about the two of you together kind of leading the squad.
Yeah, we got a pretty young team. Me and Connor are the only 2 juniors, so, and then we got 3 freshmen. So, yeah, me and Con have just kind of try to take hold and teach the kids how to go through practice rounds and stuff, and how to play the course and stuff. So it's been a lot of fun.
And you get to play at the Coeur Resort next week. It's a course that you've played before. You're an Idaho native.
Yeah.
Comment on your experience on the course. I know you haven't played it in a while, but what you can look forward to this week.
Yeah, I played it probably 6 years ago in high school, but we played the forward tee, so it's going to be a totally different course from the tips. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to have family there, probably have some friends that will come watch, so it'll be a good time.
And just comment on what some of your goals are and maybe how that fits into the team's goals heading into this tournament.
Yeah, well, individual goals. I just want to put 3 good rounds together. I've usually had 1 or 2 good rounds and then have a bad one, so main goal is just put 3 good rounds together and try to win or just finish top 5 would be pretty good. Team goals, every tournament we've kind of improved. First tournament was kind of rough, and then we came to our home tournament, got a little better, and then the recent one at Palm Valley, we shot 4 under the first round, I think. So I guess the potential is there. We just haven't put 3 good rounds together, so hopefully we're saving it up for conference.
I think they've gotten better. It's been nice to have a couple weeks off before the tournament. I think we need to really improve and get focused in on that. We had a really good first round down at the Phoenix Invitational, sponsored by Western New Mexico, and then the last 2 rounds we didn't play as good as I thought we were capable of. But I do think we've shown times where we can be extremely good, and if we can get it going, I think we will be a tough team at the tournament.
And talk about a couple of your team leaders, Connor Maeli and Michael Porter, the 2 juniors on your team. They've both shown excellence so far throughout the spring. Michael in particular, his last tournament, he shot a 67. That's the best round of the season for the guys.
Michael's done very well. He's just improved throughout the spring with his scores, and he just doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's very methodical out there. He's sneaky long, hits a lot of greens, and has a solid short game, and I look for him to play well there. He's also, very excited because he's from the Coeur d'Alene area, so to go back home. Connor scored better in the fall than he did probably in a couple of the tournaments this spring. I just think he needs to take, I think he's been putting a little more pressure on himself and just needs to relax, because in some practice rounds that I've observed and just watching him, he's hitting the ball great, and he has the potential to score very well on that course, and I know he will be ready to play.
to go along with the two juniors, you have three very solid freshmen: Scott Larson, Braden Looper, and Austin Walter. Give us your thoughts on each of them and some of the things you've seen them improve on.
Well, all three of them have had great counting rounds at some time. The challenge for them is just to be consistent day after day, and that 36 holes on one day is a challenge both physically and mentally for everybody. But if we can get a couple guys to really put that together there out of those three each day, then we have a chance to be very good, because all three of them have had scores that have counted and they played to their potential. Then it's just getting two or three of those rounds in a row. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they do over there. The weather report is great, which is good for all of us.
And throughout the various tournaments the teams played in, they've seen GNAC opponents from time to time, a couple here and a couple there, but this is the one that really brings all 6 of the conference teams together. Just comment on that atmosphere and what you're expecting from the guys next week.
I think there's going to be some great golf, especially with the weather supposed to be in the mid 70s and sunny. The course is always in meticulous shape. I witnessed firsthand. I saw Simon Fraser and Western Washington down in Phoenix, and they are both really good teams. I haven't seen the other teams up close, but I know this league's going to produce some really good golfers, and it's going to take great golf to win the team championship. And individually, I look for our players to be very low.